Hi there, welcome to another edition of the Torino Diaries. You're back here with me, and we're back with this theme that I am using for this new save of our Champions Football Manager 2016. Torino are doing very well. Top of the table, as we all know, in the real world, fullbacks and wingers are having the time of their lives, and well, nothing's that different with us as well. My highest ratings come from my fullbacks. Up front, well, we're not topping the goal scoring chance. It's something I'm going to be fixing very soon. In terms of my tactics, I was using a few tactics this season. I switched back to a 4-3-1-2, and I am also, the kind of guy that messes with things. I've been writing something. I'm on page 200 at the moment, and I'm going to try out a few tactics that I've been writing about in one of my books. So here I am, and we're gonna be playing our next match against Genoa, and I plan to use a 4-2-3-1. So here we are, 4-2-3-1 all ready and raring to go. I'll just send the team out. We're playing against a 4-4-2 from Genoa. Baselli's morale is really short. He hasn't had a chance to play this whole season, so this will be interesting. I've decided to use a player who's pretty pissed off that he hasn't had a chance to play this whole season, and we shall go attacking, structured. I'll tell my team to stay on their feet. We'll take the game to them early. Hopefully that works. If it doesn't, then I'll switch back to defensive. Bruno Perez with the throw to Paragini. Paragini back to Bruno Perez. He just manages to keep the ball in, hits it. Pereira shoots, blocked by the key. One of the defenders throws himself into blocking that shot. We have a corner now. Sanchez Mino in the air again. They can't do anything with the corner. Di Maio will get to the boys closely, being marshaled by Matthias Pereira. Silva reads that really well. Glick is playing. I should have not let him play. I let the ass man make a decision on who should play, but I prefer Polsano to Glick at the moment. Rincon Sanchez Mino does so well to come back to help the boys out in defense. Sanchez Mino playing as one of my attackers. Not a bad start, but we haven't been able to score, get the early lead, so I'll drop back to defensive. Stuani, Marcos Unio. It's raining. Del Monte. The AI is playing with a 4-4-2 with attacking wingers. It's offside. He has got to be offside. That was so close. Okay, so let's see how we do. Bruno Perez with the throw to Matthias Pereira. He's been brought down. Foul. Panagiotis Taxidis. What a rash challenge by the boy. He's been given a red card. You poor thing. That's unfortunate for them. The AI has changed to a 4-3-2. Or narrow, so we will put some pressure on them. Attacking, very fluid. Boom, boom. Let's go, boys. Let's have some fun. Silva with the throw. Sanchez Mino picks back, seals it to Silva. Baselli. Can he not do that? Man, Baselli. I've given Baselli a chance to play, and he's done that. Come on, Marcos Unio has been shepherded wide. That's good. The shot was not on. Baselli, please do not play badly. Sanchez Mino in the air. Z Gomez rising up. Stuani clears the danger. Bruno Perez will have a chance to bring the ball into a dangerous area. He'll take on a defender or two, crosses it to Paragini, passes it right, and Z Gomez unmarked. He's twice. I don't believe it. Baselli heads it back down to Benazzi. Benazzi out to Bruno Perez. Bruno Perez passes it back to Benazzi. Matthias Pereira. Paragini is offside. Come on, boys. Let's get, do something about this. We missed so many chances. DeMarco with the corner. Del Monte's shot is blocked. Coffee shot is blocked. This should be Matthias Pereira to Z Gomez. Z Gomez now looks around for support. He will get the support. There will be lots of players running up in support. Bruno Perez, Paragini, what a transition from defense to attack. Benazzi shoots and scores. Beautiful counter attack. The transition was phenomenal. You could see like 6 players in that phase when they go from defense to midfield and midfield to attack. So many players were involved in the attack. What a goal. Was a difficult chance, but Benazi justifying his selection. All right, boys, we're going to defensive. We're playing structured, and we are going to change things around. I'm far from pleased with what I'm seeing from you lot. Do a lot better. Sanchez Mino out wide. Back to Vaselli. Plays it short to Matthias Pereira. Benassi now. Oh. DiMarco did really well to deny Paragini the ball. Bruno Perez will cut back. He gets wins a cross. Rather, he wins a corner from that failed cross. Paragini with the corner. Really high up. Glick still playing in the game. I should be taking him off. Bruno Perez with the throw to Paragini. Paragini steps in. Z Gomez. Oh, what a pass to Matthias Pereira. Oh, should have passed the ball inside the box. They're all taking pot shots at goal. Paragini. Again, the boys are doing their best, but Genoa are doing very well defending this. Defending with a man down. Bruno Perez inside the box. There's only less than 10 minutes left in this game. He's doing a lot of work on his own there. Bruno Perez has a lot of support, and you'll find it in Benassi. Benassi back to Bruno Perez. Can you cross the first time? He does. Belotti, yes. So that makes it 2. Oh, what beautiful football the boys are playing. Benassi there. One to plays across. It stretches their defense out. And Belotti rising up for a header from a really far position. Well, we're in stoppage now. The referee is probably going to call time. We've done pretty well with our 4-2-3-1. Plenty of support. Players are all coming up in support. And we are easily moving the ball up without too much of a problem, leaving us comfortable playing defensive and allowing other teams to come at us. But when we have possession of the ball, it's pretty hard to take it off. Paragini now. Oh, just as I was saying, Paragini loses the ball there. Soldado, they're isolated in attack. I think the referee's going to call time soon. But Delhi, come on, boy. There's not much time. Plays it back to Bruno Perez. He's got options to pass the ball. At least 5 players to pass the ball to. Paragini doesn't need to do much. The boys win this comfortably. 2-0 away from home. In terms of statistics, our 4-2-3-1 little adventure has been quite good. We had so many clear-cut chances in this match. We should have won by a bigger margin. Not bad. 2 goals from 9 shots on target. We should have done a lot better. But yeah, I'm happy. Possession was incredible, 58%. Probably can generate even more, but I don't want to do that with retained possession shots, because that's just gonna make it even harder to score goals if I do that. So pretty good, pretty impressed. Bruno Perez, as usual, the fullback, doing a very good job. He had a phenomenal match. When you look at how Bruno Perez, where he receives the passes, that's so clear to me. He's all over the pitch. Look at where he receives the passes in the final third. He plays so well. He gets into really good areas. You can see some of the passes are very long, and that's good to see. And in terms of his interceptions, he's has 9 successful interceptions on the flanks. So we are playing a bit of a highish line, but nevertheless, our fullbacks are getting a lot of. They're doing very well. Well, let's get rid of the red background right now and go to something that's at least a bit more comfortable on the eye. Well, our next match is going to be an Italian Cup quarter-final match against Fiorentina. We're away from home, and this time around I'm going to do something different. They're playing what's this? They're playing a 4-1-2-2-1. Okay, and we are going to go with a 4-5-1 system. I'm tossing all kinds of new systems into the fray. I just want to have fun. I do this once in a while. I have this nonsense that goes to my. I have this nonsense period where I have play FM where I go into my flavor of the month tactic craze, and then I make something like 30 to 40 tactics, and I just put them out. Because honestly speaking, if your tactics are balanced, you can make any kind of tactic and you'll be fine. As long as you choose the right roles and duties for your players, you don't do something silly, you should be okay. Here we are. Marlon back in defense. Benassi out wide to Paragini, who's playing as the, if I'm not mistaken, an inside forward and support. Because one guy will be inside forward and the other guy will be playing as a winger. Zigo, man, you beauty. He wins the ball. And it goes in, he shoots. Oh, yo. My goodness, the guy. It's our first shot on goal. It could have been a great start. Silva to Benassi. We're comfortable 65% possession. But as you know, any decent football observers notice, possession is useless. You got to look at the quality of chances that you create, and that's the only way to ascertain whether or not you've made a good system. So I'm just looking at our passing patterns and transitions to determine if we're doing okay, and looking at how we are playing right now. Yeah, why not? We've got players in good attack positions. We've got lots of players coming in to support them, so I'm pretty happy. Bruno Perez up wide, he's got time. Either do a cutback, a cross, he's got options. He can do a lot of things. He passes it back to Benassi, who's just waiting. He's playing as the playmaker. Bruno Perez again has another chance to try the cross. He gets it in. Gomez, he hits the upright, but Matheus Pereira does not miss from inside the penalty box. Torino take the lead against Fiorentina. We want to create quality chances inside the box. Bruno Perez with a great cross. Gomez's header hit the upright, but Matheus Pereira made no mistake from inside the penalty box. The Fiorentina players already have their hands on their hips. Fiorentina playing a 4-1-2-3 DM wide system, which can be quite dangerous if you don't know how to watch the flanks. But I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to cut out most of their crosses. Paragini, what a free kick to Benassi. Benassi out wide shoots, and oh no, come on. That was really wasted. He should have just played it back into the box, and we would have been able to probably double our lead. Well, we can play a lot better than this. I'm not happy with your performance, boys. Sort yourselves out. I want to see more goals. Okay, Rossi, Valero, Badelch, the height, Rossi, back to Valero. Getting a bit bored now. Alan, Benassi back to Baselli to Gomez will hold the ball up, puts it in for Paragini, he shoots and makes it 2-0. What a goal. Just as I was saying, I was getting bored, the boys make it 2. Baselli, one touch, Gomez, through ball to Paragini. Paragini makes no mistakes from there. So Gomez has now created goals for Paragini and for Matheus Pereira, the two wide players in our team, who actually are supposed to be creating opportunities for Gomez. Alright, let's do some more damage to Fiorentina. Attacking, very fluid. Stay on feet and be more disciplined, boys. Our possession numbers will now drop the moment I decide to up the ante even more. Well, we're in stoppage time now. Torino fully in control of this Italian Cup quarter-final match. The boys are really pressing high up the pitch. They can't build any play from the back. As you can see, Gomez is giving them a lot of problems. Valero out way to Minelli. Well, the referee is going to call time any moment now. Yes, and he does. Full-time score, Torino 2, Fiorentina 0. That was a good win, boys. We got away with that. Today, match stats once again, 60% possession. Our possession numbers dropped off after I decided to go attacking fluid. In terms of how our passes were built from the back, not too bad, 73%. My 4-2-3-1 is actually 80%, which is a lot more higher than this, surprisingly. Not too bad. In terms of analysis for my team, our with ball for Torino looks excellent. Our 4-5-1 doesn't really look like a 4-5-1, does it? It looks like a 4-2-3-1 as well. And we have one fullback attacking the space here. So it may look a bit unbalanced. I'm definitely prone to being attacked on the right flank, but I know that, which is why I put the more experienced. We have Boban Dragovic here playing today. He's not bad. He's a youngster, and I had Marlon as well. So these boys have very good anticipation. If I have to choose Camel Glick, then I'll put Marlon here because he's the better defender. Two tactics created very quickly, and well, I am excited with how we're doing. We've had two decent wins now against Genoa, Fiorentina. We've got a big match against Inter coming up, and then we can look forward to our Champions League match against Manchester United. We shall be at home to Manchester United, who come a calling in the first knockout round. I'm looking forward to knocking them out of the Champions League early. In terms of training, my team, maybe you've been following, I tend to do a specialized customized training for my team. It's between three routines: tactical, ball control, as well as attacking. And right now we are in doing ball control and attacking. I did do balance at the start of the season and fitness, but now I'm gonna, as the season wears down, we're just gonna cut this down. I'm just eating into balance at the moment, so I'm pretty happy. You see these two tactics I created on the fly, I have not used them at all. The 4-5-1 was just created, and the FM 4-2-3-1 was just created. My Kariba is actually the 4-4-2, which my team is very familiar with, but I'm not letting them play the system. So they're using all these systems that they've never used before. So they're incompetent when it comes to the mentality. They probably, yeah, I'm happy. So in terms of our team training, this is what I normally do. I normally don't do much attacking set pieces. Probably do attacking movement. You might be wondering why I don't do match tactics. Match preparation only gives you a short-term gain. All right, so I rather do it with attacking movement, attacking set pieces, and defensive set pieces for matches. I'm not interested in doing match tactics. I mean, it's a short-term gain. So what? The longer you play the tactic, the better they're gonna get. And the way I play my game, I change things around. I always change shape and fluid, so my systems are not going to be fluid. But I honestly think that all you need to do is to make sure your system is balanced. If it's balanced, you don't have any issues. Well, it's been a pretty interesting show. I haven't given you much information about the 4-2-3-1, nor have I given you much information of the 4-5-1. That's completely intentional. If you want to find out more, you'll have to watch more of the shows to find out, as I will explain this eventually. But the whole goal is I've shown that you can actually play systems that are defensive in orientation, but don't look like they're defensive systems. They're actually very attacking systems. They're high possession systems, but you need to set them up the right way. And one of the shouts I do not use is retain possession. I absolutely abhor that shout for anything else but to keep the ball and not attack. So if you're going to use that shout, retain possession, you use it when you are trying to wear down the clock, or you have a 2-goal lead and you don't exert your play. So you use retain possession. They won't create many chances, but they'll just play the ball sideways and they won't play any risky passes. So that's retain possession. But to use retain possession in a system and hope that you can create goals, that's a bit ridiculous, because your players are not going to play through passes. So why use the shout? So don't use retain possession unless you know exactly what you're doing. And even then, I don't use retain possession. I hardly do. I mean, sometimes I do, but most times I don't. Yeah, if I'm using retain possession, it's intentional because I know what it's going to do. I'm just going to, I like to use that with my teams if I'm trying to grind out results, like 1-0 results. Once I take the lead as a 1-0 result, I want to grind it out. Yeah, I'll use retain possession. But if you want to play attacking football and I want to try and get goals because, I'm working my ass off to win, then no, I won't. I won't use that shout. So Torino, clear top of the table, 5 points clear. And my next tactic is probably going to be different again. So I hope you've enjoyed this edition of the Torino Diaries. It's been short, it's been interesting. And if you have any questions, please drop me a note and I'll try and answer those questions. But remember, The show was about how you can. It wasn't about how you can create a tactic. It was just to prove a point. Yeah, you can use defensive systems, generate high possession numbers, and win games. And still probably score nice goals. Well, if you have any questions, drop me a note at addicted2fm.com. Find me on Twitter at BusterNet. And until we meet again, you guys take care. Bye bye.